In a Valley of Violence is directed by Ty West and sees the horror filmmaker branching out into the western genre with highly entertaining results. The best way to describe this movie is that it's basically John Wick in the Old West. Ethan Hawke plays a drifter gunslinger making his way to Mexico with his dog, but after a run-in with the local deputy, played by James Ransone, he's got nothing but vengeance on his mind. First of all, let me say that this is a major step up for Ty West's profile. It's his first movie to feature an A-list cast, including Hawke, Karen Gillan as the deputy's hysterical wife, Taissa Farmiga as her sister, and also John Travolta as the deputy's father. West's latest effort is broached right in between being a gritty art house western and a more populist, goofy movie much like the recent Magnificent Seven remake, which of course also starred Ethan Hawke. West's script is rife with dark humour and rich, pulpy dialogue that fits this cast like a glove. The tone's that of a love letter to classic westerns, while still allowing West to bring a little of his own uniquely sardonic flavour to the table. His previous horror movies are well known for their slow burn approach, which frankly fits the western genre far more easily, making viewers wait and wait and wait for the bloodletting, which turns out to be that much more cathartic and satisfying when it finally actually happens. Stylistically, the film is also hugely on point. West reteams with his DP from The Sacrament, his previous film, Eric Robbins, to superb effect, even if the real star here just might be Jeff Grace's terrific throwback score. The snazzy animated opening credits sequence is also brilliantly stylish and, dare I say, one of the movie's highlights. As for Hawke, he's as reliably great here as you'd expect, capable of terrific calm while hanging out with Farmiga's young maid, and ferocious vengeance when pursuing the deputy. The rest of the cast similarly rise to the occasion. Farmiga in particular is fun in a more complex role than it first seems, and though Travolta's role is a lot smaller than the marketing appears to suggest, at least to me, he's got a great dynamic with Hawke where neither guy really wants to take the other one on, but circumstances force them against each other regardless. On the slight downside, some of the expository dialogue is incredibly blatant, especially when Hawke's character is talking to either his dog or just himself in order to inform the audience of various pieces of character information, for instance. The worst thing in the entire movie though, a ridiculously out of place Wilhelm scream during a fight scene. It's so distracting, even if it's unequivocal proof that the movie isn't really taking itself seriously at all. Still, barring a few flaws, In a Valley of Violence is a robust entry into a genre that rarely gets its fair due these days, driven by solid performances and another strong directorial job from West, who again proves himself to be one of the most versatile indie filmmakers working today. In a Valley of Violence gets a 6.8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll be here from dusk till dawn.